man smashed the cup and used the shards to cut open the cast on his leg. Strangely, there were no fractures or wounds on his leg, and he couldn't feel any pain. Martin realized he had been tricked by the nursing home. Half a month ago, Martin had gone to the nursing home to bring the CEO back to the company. However, during the journey, they got into a car accident. When Martin woke up, he found himself in the nursing home, his left leg in a cast. The director told him that the car accident had caused a fracture in his left leg, and he needed to stay for treatment. The patients in the home had pale faces and acted strangely, but they seemed accustomed to everything here. The treatments were also unusual. No injections or medication, just exercises in water and sauna sessions. What shocked him even more was that some elderly women could hold their breath underwater for extended periods. The one thing these patients had in common was their love of drinking water. Martin found the CEO, David, and asked him to leave, but David refused. Martin lied, telling him that the company had gone bankrupt and that they could no longer afford the treatment. David quickly agreed to leave, but when Martin went to prepare for departure, David had disappeared. Martin went to the director, who told him that David's condition had worsened suddenly and was undergoing special treatment. In an underground labyrinth, Martin found the CEO. At that moment, David and several other patients were in a glass container. Martin recalled that every night the gardener pushed patients into the abandoned castle, but they never came out. That night, Martin entered the castle. On the table, he saw numerous documents on eels, and in the hall was a portrait of a baron's sister. The woman in the portrait looked just like Hannah, the youngest patient in the nursing home. Just then, Martin saw the gardener pushing a body into the water, and the eels instantly devoured it. Martin quickly fled from the underground castle. He exposed the director's conspiracy to the public.
This place is making you sick.
The patients, having lost their sanity, completely surrounded Martin. In the end, he was locked in a metal can. The doctor pinched his nose, then shoved a funnel into Martin's mouth. The doctor proceeded to insert a tube, turning on the switch. Instantly, eels crawled through the tube and into Martin's body, and he became part of this twisted family. That day, the director awaited the youngest patient, Hannah. That night, Hannah wore a pure white wedding dress and was led into the underground fortress by the director. It was revealed that Hannah was the director's daughter, and the director himself was the Baron. The Baron had a child with his sister. Due to their close blood relation, the fetus was deformed. The Baron then used eels to purify the body. When the villagers discovered the truth, they stormed the castle, cut open the Baron's sister's belly and buried the baby alive, then burned the castle down. But the baby survived, and Hannah was that child.